Hi, this is Nate McClendon, teaching artist at Beach Museum and your host for Hear What I'm Seeing? One day, while investigating the acoustics in the museum, I took out my horn and played throughout the building. Museum staff said, "You should do something with music in the museum." So I thought about it. For me, it was fun to look at various artwork and play something on my saxophone in response to it. Then the idea hit me. I should invite other musicians in to look at artwork and then make music based on how the art inspires them. It would be a fun interview and an interesting way of seeing music and hearing art. Future episodes will feature guest musicians, but for the first one, I thought I should take you through the experience myself. I really hope you enjoy it. I'm looking at John Stewart Curry's Sunrise Over Kansas, and immediately I have a strong and personal reaction. This painting captures the landscape of the Kansas prairie, and it reminds me of the view from I-70. There's a duality of emotion in this painting that really resonates with me. The prairie is very calm and peaceful. It's like normal life. Then there's the sky. The sky is full of energy. At the center of everything is the sun. It's so bright, you can't ignore it. The rays shooting from the sun are just electric, filling the sky with this vivid brightness. Instead of a bright blue sky, Curry gives us these big, dark, imposing clouds. They're so powerful, they're able to contain and hold in the rays of light. And this creates a sense of chaos and intense emotion. Musically, I immediately thought of The Longest Summer by Metheny. It has the same duality as the painting. The A section is calm and beautiful, featuring the piano. I'm playing an electric wind instrument on this piece, which gives me the option of multiple sounds, and for this section, I chose a sound that was kind of native flute-like. The idea was to capture the natural essence of the prairie. The B section is improvised and much more aggressive. I changed tones to an electric synth sound to reflect Curry's sun and sky. This piece is personal for me because it's reminiscent of my grieving process after losing my daughter Naomi in 2014. I processed a majority of my grief while driving down I-70, so this was the scenery as I contemplated the most difficult reality I had ever encountered. The intensity and emotional contrast is very reflective of what I was feeling. In my improvisations, I tried to capture what grief felt like, moving between anger to aching to gratefulness. I also tried to convey the idea of rumination by returning to the pitches B, E, and A, as well as repeating small rhythmic ideas and developing them. All of this symbolizes how I hear the interaction between the sun and its bright rays, those big dark clouds, and the peaceful calmness of the prairie. The music doesn't have a formal, composed ending. Rather, after some improvisation, it simply ends. And somehow, that just seems right.